but something about the new standard face doesn't sit right anymore.
Can I be honest, bro? Looks like the chin you'll see like on that Chad meme, bro. It's weird.
People have started to talk.
That is not Demi Lovato, but that Demi Lovato does not give me real person vibes.
What if all of these celebrities are clones, bro?
But when the changes start to feel more cosmetic than medical, it opens the door for a lot of people to question what's going on.
This is the problem with becoming a celebrity, bro. When you become a celebrity, every single thing you do is under a microscope, bro. Nobody looks human anymore, and it's getting scary by Janae Danielle. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these big time celebrities be getting the worst plastic surgery ever. Like, they'll have the most perfect face, and then they'll just get some weird surgery and they'll start looking like an alien, bro. I don't understand it, man.
Not my third facelift.
Are you happy with the results?
I kind of am.
You look great.
I know I'm shallow, but I am. Take a good look at the face.
There's something wrong with the eyes, gang. It looks like you have a mask on, bro. Like you're a reptilian. Like no troll. No hating. It dead look like you got a mask on, bro. That's kind of scary.
That is not Demi Lovato. That Demi Lovato does not give me real person vibes.
Is it just me, or do other people get uncanny valley from people with a lot of plastic surgery? You don't look like a human being I see on the regular streets, and it's noticeable.
I am freaking out right now. I just saw a picture of Mandy Moore. Who is that?
If I would have went into a coma 5 years ago and woke up today, I wouldn't recognize 90% of Hollywood. What the hell is going on?
We've reached a strange point in beauty standards where the more perfect you look, the less beautiful you are. Wild take, but hear me out.
That's real though. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about y'all. When the first BBL DLC dropped, I ain't gonna lie, BBLs was looking tough. I'm not gonna lie, you like Nicki Minaj, she was going crazy. I never liked Cardi B's BBL, but all them BBL demons, they was going stupid and shit. I ain't gonna lie, that was attractive. But now it's just like, damn, again, another one? You really just don't want to get a homegrown ass, bro? Right now, at this point, bro, it's like, bro, just be natural, man. Like, I don't know, it's just too much.
Some of the most beautiful women in the world don't look like themselves anymore. They've become so snatched, so sculpted, so symmetrical, and now their faces all look perfect, but not in a good way. So let's get this straight. I'm kind of nervous about this video because the last thing I want to do is speak down on a woman's face. That's brutal, but something about the new standard face doesn't sit right anymore.
Can I be honest, bro? It looks like a man chin, bro. Am I the one who thinks of it? It looks like the chin you'll see like on that Chad meme, bro. It's weird. Like, yo, your face was perfectly fine before. Like, I don't understand it. They look like a low key. Like, I'm not even trying to like be mean, but like, it's very like unhuman like. I don't know, bro. It's weird.
Literally. And there's young girls
like they
growing
mogging
up all around the world thinking that this is right. We're gonna talk about the almost pretty girl. The girl who has every feature that can make her beautiful according to beauty standards. But these features have literally cut out the
like no.
according to beauty standards.
Look at this one.
But these
like, I guarantee you looked way better before the surgery. Looks like you have a plate in your jaw, gang, like dead ass.
Features have literally cut out the warmth, the emotion, and that little bit of life that used to make someone beautiful. This video is going to be a whole lot of tough love, so if you cannot stand the heat, the oven is going to be on 450 degrees, so I'm sorry.
Hey, chat, welcome to Girl Talk, man.
Out the kitchen. Welcome to the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed. I'm not saying you have to subscribe.
Just Stanley's chat. Let's get to it. It's Girl Talk time.
Back then, beauty wasn't perfect. But that's exactly what made it perfect. Since celebrities have always been the blueprint for what beauty is supposed to look like, they're our main focus for today. And in the early 2000s to 2010s, not only could you see women with natural beauty, you could see faces that looked completely different from each other.
Before Instagram face, beauty used to be bold. Faces were striking and complex, and you could actually remember them. No one trying to blend in with one another, and no one looked the same. There used to be so much mystery and diversity to women. Faces were textured, asymmetrical, and expressive.
You could open magazines
I feel like the beauty of being a human being is you having your own unique face, your own unique style, and your own unique just vibe. But when you get all that plastic surgery, now you looking like somebody else I see on my feed, looking like somebody else on Explore. It's like, bro, you taking your originality, you taking the you out of your like being, bro. It's weird.
things like In Style, Essence, and Teen People, and see girls and women like Beyonce, Mandy Moore, Keke Palmer, Amanda Bynes. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat this and make it seem like the beauty standards back in the day couldn't be toxic. Thigh gaps and cheekbones were still glorified. Let's get that settled.
Danielle, you went to the dentist, but you refused to have your gap closed. Do you really think you can have a CoverGirl contract with the gap in your mouth?
Yeah, why not?
This is also
Damn.
Easy Reach Beautiful CoverGirl.
Yo, damn! Why they kinda? Yo, let her rock, bro.
It's not marketable.
Yeah, just a little bit is okay, but I don't want to
Jeez.
completely close.
It's ruthless.
Well, I guess she just left the gap wide open for another girl.
And then why this nigga talking, bro? I ain't gonna lie, bro. The fuck? Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Just cause you gay doesn't mean you can just talk shit about women, bro.
Baby.
I ain't gonna lie.
Heroin chic is a style popularized in
Yeah,
the
gay
early
Twitch.
1990s fashion.
I hate gay who be trying to like, or like them gay niggas that be trying to fight women. It's like, bro, you not a girl gang. Like, relax, bro.
Characterized by pale skin, dark circles underneath the eyes, emaciated features, androgyny, and stringy hair, all traits associated with the abuse of heroin or other
Who's
drugs.
good, Stratus?
A 1996 article in the LA Times stated that the fashion industry had a nihilistic vision of beauty that was reflective of drug addiction.
I'm just gonna say this, if the beauty standards back in the day weren't toxic, women wouldn't look like how they look today. Moral of the story, women used to look like themselves. And I know that kind of sounds like an oxymoron because of course women look like themselves.
I peep what you saying
But
now.
when we take a look at today, it makes sense why I'm saying that. Over time, natural
Bro, I gotta show
beauty
y'all something, bro.
started to feel outdated, almost like it wasn't enough to just look like yourself.
Most of my life, I felt self-conscious.
Here's my issue with
I didn't have as much chest as other grown-up women. So I went to the hospital
Oh no.
and had what they call plastic surgery.
But why? What was wrong with the way you were?
But I just never felt good about myself the way I was.
As the beauty standards started to get
Let me
more
show y'all something, bro. This is the perfect example of plastic surgery gone wrong. I seen this clip right before I was streaming. This is a video of Selena Powell, and she's known for being like a Hollywood, 304 duder bot, whatever you want to call it. Look at her legs.
Like real sexual.
I'm not trying to body shame, but just look at her legs.
Okay. No, relationship.
Like right here.
We're just gonna fast forward to that shit.
Insane.
Gang, I guarantee she would look so much better if she just didn't get that, bro. It looks so unproportionate. It's not even funny. Like, it looks just awkward, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, a lot of times, bro, you don't gotta have the fattest ass, bro. As long as you in the gym, you healthy, and you got what you got, somebody gonna appreciate that, bro.
more aggressive, and it started to get more accessible in a way that made a lot of women feel like they had to have it, like they had to keep up.
Female celebrities are pretty much in an impossible position where they're required to look perfect and look youthful forever in order to have a career. But they can't look too overdone or they'll be plastic and they won't look effortless, and that will damage their career because they won't be able to emote and make the facial expressions that they need for acting. I mean, they're damned if they do, damned if they don't. It's no wonder that celebrities
This
are
one joint at my school got a BBL at 15? What? Huh? What? Not what? Yo, somebody check out her parents, gang.
going to seemingly any length.
Yo, it's
to
called
look
CPS,
young
bro.
and flawless forever.
That should be a crime.
Once celebrities and influencers started showing off these upgrades, people wanted those results.
I went to Kris Jenner's last guy because the new guy is $1 million.
For a facelift?
For a facelift.
No way.
And the ladies are lining up. These psycho are calling and using code words and passwords, and you've got to know the password to get Kris Jenner's guy for $1 million.
What? Most people have a shopping wish list. I have a surgery wish list.
This
There
is
are all the
sad,
surgeries,
gang.
treatments, etc. that I would get if money wasn't an issue.
I want this nose.
What?
I need this nose. I would pay to have this nose.
From the
I guarantee her nose doesn't even look crazy either. She just want yo, plastic surgery is an addiction, bro. It really is, man.
nose jobs to the lip fillers, the brow lifts.
You can't be perfect no matter how much plastic surgery you try to
with
get,
this
bro.
also, but we'll get to that later. The new go-to look started to become more sculpted and almost exaggerated. And as it became that, it also became more tempting because exaggerated. And as it became that,
Her family right here, they's the reasons for why it's gotten so bad, bro.
it also became more
Every single one of them looks like a Barbie doll, bro. But I guarantee you, it's a lot of insecurity behind that look, bro.
tempting because now you didn't have to be born with it. You could just buy it. So that's when we started to see this unsettling movement of women swapping out their natural beauty.
People was cooking
for
Starlight for that.
something a bit more manufactured.
I got my third facelift. They yanked my face. And I said, give me a good yank.
Gang, 3 facelifts? Was the first and second not good enough, gang?
I go, doctor, I don't want to see you in 6 months. Give me a good, get in there and just start pulling, just go for yanking.
Oh, this the girl from the start of the video.
6 months. Give me a good.
With the I can tell. See, y'all see how that's affecting her body though. She low-key looked worse with the facelift, man. I ain't gonna lie. After that first one didn't work, you should have just cut that shit off, bro.
Good, get in there and just start
Third time's not the charm.
yanking.
Now this is where it gets really interesting because people aren't just talking about bad surgery. They're talking about the weird, uneasy feeling they get from just looking at it. Today, there are countless women with the exact facial features we were taught to want. The sharp jawline, the high cheekbones, the big pouty lips. But instead of looking stunning, something looks off.
You know what's crazy? They used to clown black people for having big lips. Now everybody wants it, bro. That's something I'll never get over. That shit. Man, stay on that side, bro. Stay on that side, bro.
People's faces are really starting to scare me.
Yeah.
Your lips don't need to look like they're trying to escape.
And I noticed Nicole Kidman having a weird mouth or something wrong with her face in Aquaman. I literally could not enjoy the movie when she was on screen because it was like something was going on. I don't know if it was like too much Botox because her face didn't have movement or anything, but this was terrifying.
Imagine not being able to move your face because you got optional surgery that you did not need to get. Gang, aging is a part of life, man. I'm gonna be honest. You just gotta accept it, bro. Have other values to yourself than just your looks.
And y'all, it's so hard to put it into words without sounding or coming off as rude. But let's be real, a lot of women nowadays, they don't look human. They don't look like a real person.
I don't say a lot. I say a lot in the industry though. In that upper echelon industry, a lot of these people be looking like aliens and reptiles, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got me believing these movies and conspiracy theories, bro.
Look like wax figures of themselves.
Women don't really look like human beings anymore. Hundreds of thousands of perfectly beautiful, healthy women, in trying to become even more beautiful, even more perfect, are literally disfiguring their faces with filler.
Mar-a-Lago face is getting a lot of plastic surgery work done, right? Whether it's actually reconstruction or you're just getting injections here, there, and everywhere. But these people do not look like human beings anymore. It's very uncanny valley.
Take Demi Lovato, for example. She was introduced to the media as a child star, appearing in movies and TV shows like Camp Rock.
You know what's crazy? She was probably high as fuck doing that scene right there. Yo, apparently Demi was doing coke at 15, gang. Imagine doing that's crazy to think about, gang.
Barney and Friends and Sunny with a Chance.
Hey, I'm Demi Lovato from Camp Rock. And you're watching Disney Channel.
W ass, man. Give me more money,
Behind the
chat.
scenes, she was struggling with something that not even a lot of adults can handle. From eating disorders to battles with addiction, Demi's journey hasn't been easy.
I'm gonna keep it a beam. Eating disorders sounds like it's not that big of a deal, but it's scary when you know somebody who has it, bro. I knew this one person who like had a very severe eating disorder to the point where like they would literally make themselves throw up every single time they ate some food. Mind you, person looked amazing. She looked amazing. But like she was so insecure about like little body features, like her shoulders or like her hips or like just, well, not her hips, but like I think it was her shoulders and her arms, right? Because she thought she had like linebacker arms that she would literally not eat. And she would always be sick. She would always be low energy because she just wouldn't eat. She would eat something and just throw it up. And she got so used to doing it that it became like a routine. She actually started enjoying throwing up. She said it started giving her dopamine and shit. Like she dead ass got addicted to throwing up, bro. It's scary, bro. It's very scary. It's very, very scary, man. I'm not gonna lie.
So seeing her healthy and thriving today is amazing.
Once I relapsed, the floodgates were open. Within a couple of weeks, I called a dealer and I was like, do you have and he said no, but I have and I was like,
the 27-year-old.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know. Shout out to her for admitting that shit, gang. But I'm just not finna act like that shit not crazy. You went from coke to coke and heroin, bro. What? That's like, yo.
Went on to
what?
explain how she's come to be more accepting of her body.
Now when I look in the mirror and I start to have a negative thought, so what I say to myself is, nope, you're healthy and I accept you.
When
Good
someone's
shit.
been through that much, it's not
Exactly
surprising
what you need to do,
they
queen.
probably want to look like a completely new version of themselves. So as she's reintroduced herself to us today, people have started to talk.
That is not Demi Lovato, and I don't care what anybody says. She went through a rough patch, and I'm all about healing. But that Demi Lovato does not give me real person vibes.
Y'all think she a clone? Bro, yo. Let's get on some conspiracy type shit, bro. What if, like, the reason why these celebrities have those facial structures is not because they wanted them, but it's because, like, a reptilian, like, inhabited their body and cloned them, and the only thing they couldn't really perfect is the face? What if all of these celebrities are clones, bro? Like, think about it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, I feel like there's some people the government has for sure cloned, bro. Or, like, Hollywood. They for sure clone people. Like, Kanye, you cannot tell me that's an original Ye. That is not him. I'm not gonna hold you. Kodak, bro, look up Kodak before he went to prison, bro. He was a completely different person. Now he over here tweaking out, eating fried chicken in the middle of the street, bro. That man is a shell of himself, bro. That shit's sad, gang. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna be honest. Might be conspiracy, but look. They confirmed that they could, the government, CIA, whatever, they confirmed that they confirmed that they can clone animals back in like 1996. Gang, it's 2025. You don't think they figured out how to clone humans? Let's be honest. Let's be honest, bro. Let's be real.
Looks unfamiliar. Her face is a bit more uplifted.
Cloud, I know you're
Cheeks
gay,
are
just can't
a bit
prove
more
it.
hollowed, and
What?
her lips are a lot more pouty, almost to the point where it seems like she can't even close them. There's almost an uncanny, unemotional stiffness to her face.
When I was a preteen, the beauty standard was heroin chic. It was the very, very, very frail, thin looking.
Which is so crazy. Like, that was an actual aesthetic, bro. Which is so unrealistic, bro. So unrealistic to be that skinny, man. There's no way you can attain that level of being skinny without, like, eating disorders, bro. But that was the standard. That's sad.
People, the beauty standards were just so unrealistic. And so I wanted to be that role model for myself.
There seems to be a pattern here. We see celebrities, and most of them being child stars, like Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, Miley Cyrus. Women who had a distinct, unique look to them growing up now have this sculpted, ultra snatched look, and
Telling you, they
just
cloning
look
these people,
like
bro.
a shell of their past self.
I might think it's
See Miley
crazy.
Cyrus.
Watch they clone Tyrone.
Something about it is like really off. Like she just doesn't even look like a real person.
There was a selfie from the music video shoot, but then like when you watch the music video, she just looks so different. I don't know, it's like off.
Selena Gomez's name has been coming up a lot, and I know it's a sensitive topic because a lot of people argue that her new look is tied to her lupus diagnosis. And while she's been incredibly open about her health, she's had a kidney transplant, she takes a lot of medication, and she has weight fluctuations that comes with it.
I had arthritis. My kidneys were shutting down. I just kept my mentality.
Honest, appreciate you for the sub. Welcome to Sky Crew. Get the regular Sky Crew, man.
People are noticing something else. Something that normally doesn't tie into health.
Why is she
Why y'all saying she looks like Kurt? Chill.
Chinese woman, 18 million views, 513,000 likes is crazy. People on social media have been talking about Selena Gomez's new look, saying that she does not look like the same person at all. She looks a little bit more gaunt, she looks a little bit older. It's true that she always has had a fuller face in the past, and she says that a lot of her appearance changes is due to her lupus. Meanwhile, others are totally convinced that she's just getting plastic surgery.
Her features look more sculpted, lifted, and tighter in ways that feel like they go beyond what lupus alone could cause. And that's where the conversation gets a little uncomfortable because no one wants to criticize how a woman is coping with her illness. But when the changes start to feel more cosmetic than medical, it opens the door for a lot of people to question what's going on.
This is the problem with becoming a celebrity, bro. When you become a celebrity, every single thing you do is under a microscope, bro. Bro, you don't know what's going on with Selena Gomez, man. She, like, dead ass could be going through serious health shit where she has to blow up. She has to, like, be bigger. She can't be skinny or she'll die. You just have niggas on Twitter talking about, yeah, she fat. I ain't gonna lie, she chop shit now. I ain't gonna hold you. Hey. Niggas they start putting her side by side with Lizzo and shit. It's like, damn, bro. Come on, man. And even with the Lizzo shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. In the past, I used to cook her, bro. But like, growing up, you know, getting older, man, I realized shaming somebody for their body, bro. That shit just weird, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Let these people rock, bro. If she want to be fat, she can be fat. It's cool, bro. There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
And
not even your body.
Are they questioning?
Does having lupus make you Chinese? I don't think it does. I think this is a plastic surgery thing.
Wait. Does having lupus make you Chinese? Is that what he said? Wait, what?
Does having lupus make you Chinese?
That's crazy. Yo, that's racist as fuck, gang. Yo, you just talking, bro.
I think this is a plastic surgery thing. I could be wrong. If you're a person with lupus,
I just turned the camera on and started yapping, bro.
Start referring to you as Shang Mei. hit me up. I want to know your story.
Comments like, she looks so fake, she's in her area
51 era is egregious. Yo, y'all mean, bro.
Era Selena Gomez is hard to
Chill,
look at,
man.
are popping up in comment sections everywhere. And y'all, as cruel as these comments are and extremely unnecessary, we can't deny why there's a reaction to celebrities' new faces, because it's for a reason.
So recently Jenna was in Paris for the premiere of Wednesday season 2. Here's a before and after, and she looks very different. But people are not happy with this difference, and because of it, she's receiving thousands of nasty hate comments. People saying that she looks...
I ain't gonna lie, Jenna used to be my celebrity crush, bro. I was never the type of nigga to have one, but she was it. What happened?
Malnourished. People are accusing her of being on snow, and overall just saying a lot of very mean things.
Y'all remember earlier when we talked about how back
surgeries,
in the day,
man.
beauty and being
surgeries,
pretty
bro.
wasn't perfect? Well, fast forward to today, beauty is perfect. You basically have to look perfect to...
Who's that in the middle, gang? Hold on, let me do my research, bro. What's her tag? Anna, hold on. Quick intermission chat. Who is that? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all can call me horny all I want, nigga. I see a fine, dark skin queen, nigga. I'm doing my research immediately, bro. The fuck? Don't play with me. A Ren's World. Right there. I don't care. Y'all can call me a gooner all you want, bro. Who is this? I fucking hate this app. Why are you trying to cock block? She got surgery too, though. I'm not gonna lie. No, she don't. No, she don't. No, she don't. No, she don't. It looked like it with the makeup. She has a full face. She's pretty, bro. She's pretty.
Another day, another try on haul. Let's try on these bodycon dresses that I got from Fashion Nova. This dress is so beautiful.
She got that LA accent, though. I ain't gonna lie, that Fashion Nova. Like, shoot your shot? Oh, I will be. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't just research for no reason.
Be considered pretty.
I'm gonna do that in the privacy of my own, you feel me, accord, though.
Like these in the comments I just read. That only adds to the pressure of having to be perfect.
For a few years, I have felt this constant pressure to be the prettiest in every space I walk into. And I think it's really hitting me today because I'm noticing that constant stress I add to myself.
Gang, I can't find an attractive one. Like, what the why do y'all think everything I do is based on gooning? What are we talking about, bro? Like, what? I can't just look at an attractive woman and be like, damn, she fine, and move on.
Weighing on me mentally.
I
and
can't shoot
physically.
my shot.
It's so crazy because I'm like, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like
Haven't you wanted
I have
gym
to be
girl?
the prettiest
I still do.
everywhere I go?
And for a lot of women, that pressure turns into procedures. If we take all the Botox, the fillers, the surgery, the Ozempic, we get a woman that looks like a prettier version of herself, but not entirely. That's because the version was pushed too far, and instead of looking natural, she looks man-made.
When I see a celebrity like this, first I get uncanny valley unease, but also, and I feel bad about this, so just know I feel bad already. I don't find them pretty anymore, and not because their new features aren't pretty, because someone could have these features naturally and be gorgeous. There's something Frankenstein about all these celebrities having these cut and paste parts to the point where they're not even themselves anymore. Actually,
gang, I'm gonna be honest, bro.
And about all these celebrities having these cut and paste part to the point where
if you cut her hair off and put a little low taper fade on this, I ain't gonna lie, she looking like a man, bro. That's scary, bro.
they're not even themselves anymore.
That surgery is frying them, man.
They've just replaced their parts so many times and they're so botched. It's like good from far, but far from
she
good.
look like
MJ?
MJ?
You look kind of like a wax museum.
Low key, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even, I can see it.
Version of yourself.
I can
also
actually
takes away
see
from
it.
whatever made you you in the first place. Okay, so here's Zoe Kravitz, here's Shania Twain, Kate Beckinsale, here's Demi Moore. Wait, my favorite one's coming. Here's Lea Michele, and here's Demi Lovato again. This one's more subtle, but here's Dakota Johnson. And for the record, she used to look like this. First of all, everybody said, give me this jawline, the lips of a fish, hollowed out cheeks. Everybody has the same eyebrows. And all of this combined with Ozempic just makes everybody look like this creepy, almost pretty version of themselves, but it's just not pretty because it's missing a crucial ingredient to beauty, which I think might be authenticity.
One crucial shift in society to blame for this, and I was gonna call it a hot take, but it's not a hot take. It makes a lot of sense. And that is the rise of AI beauty. I'm talking about the filters that warp what a beautiful face is supposed to look like entirely.
Look like Marlon?
These filters don't just smooth the skin and remove pores. They literally rebuild you.
If you don't look drop dead gorgeous with this filter, there is no hope for you.
That shit don't look good though. Like you look fake.
Lift your cheekbones. They pinch your nose.
Let me see the acne scars. Let me see the pimples and shit, man. I don't mind seeing that, bro.
Lips bigger, and they give everyone that same symmetric.
That unnatural shit, bro. Like, okay, you look good, I guess, but when I see you in person and I see the real, it's gonna be like, what? Like, I don't know, man.
Face. And the worst part is, we accepted that as beautiful. We got so.
That's a girl using the filter.
The worst part is,
she's just using makeup. She's just very good at makeup. Like, it's all over. Like, I ain't gonna
accepted that as beautiful. We got so used to seeing these faces so often, these warped faces. They started to look normal. And they started to become
they not using
our
no
beauty
filter.
standard.
It's a YouTube video, gang.
When we assess beauty, sort of like how plastic surgery did. And the very first thing that I thought of was this one creator. I'm gonna show you. I'm not even gonna really talk about her or her videos, just the imagery that she uses in it, and all of them are all AI generated. I don't know what her prompt is, but I imagine it's literally just like model or pretty model, and this is what it spits out. But the images that her AI spits out, they're all kind of weird. Because while there are women out there who do kind of look like this, it's interesting to think that her AI, when prompted to develop a pretty woman or a model woman, it thinks that all of them look like this. I imagine as a woman or even like a young teenage girl, seeing images like that are only gonna get more and more common on the internet, like that's gotta like mess with your brain.
I want to go back real quick. Chat, all right, let's be respectful. If there's one race that you think they just all look very similar, what race is it? For me, blonde white girls. That's like, a lot of them look similar to me, bro. I don't know if that's because of where I'm from and I just see a lot like on a regular basis, so it just strings together. But, gang, she looks similar to her. She looks similar to her. I hope this is AI, but they all look similar, gang. South Koreans, Indians, I feel like Indians are very different. I ain't gonna lie. Asians, what type of Asian are you talking about though? Like you can't, cause like Filipinos look different from Koreans and so forth. I ain't gonna lie. Latinas? Nah, Latinas be looking different to me. I say for sure, I think the most similar people is white blonde girls and black guys with dreads. Like, one black guy with dreads looks just like the other. I ain't gonna lie. We string together. As a black man, I'll say that. Unless you got like color in your dreads, you'll string together. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know how many celebrity comparisons I have? Like, Lil TJ, Polo G. We all just kind of string together, man.
All of them look like this. I imagine as a woman or even like a young
Four
teenage girl,
bats.
seeing images
Forgot
like that
about
are
him.
only gonna get
Bro,
more
what?
and more common on the internet. Like that's kind of
25
like
will not be tolerated. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just what it is. Like that's why I said be respectful about it. Like I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm still gonna rock my dreads, but it's just the truth. I'm not gonna lie. Certain hairstyles and similarities, you just look similar.
with your brain and what you think that you should look like. I just don't like it.
Now I want to show y'all a real example of this. Stick with me. There's a rise of women who are using a silly filter. Filters that most people would say are ugly. But these women use these filters so much, they actually started to love how they look with them. They actually started to see themselves as beautiful with this filter. So think about it. The more you look at a filter or a surgically altered face, at first it probably looks weird, but the more you look at it, the more you think it looks okay.
This distortion of reality aligns with the cultivation theory, which suggests that long-term exposure to media content shapes viewers' perception of reality. Which
not gonna lie.
And in the context of beauty standards, repeated exposure to idealized celebrity images can gradually alter our understanding of what's normal or attainable in terms of our appearances.
I feel like a lot of these women, especially the celebrities, they look more expensive than expressive. That's the best way I can word it. It's almost like once you get to a certain stature, once you have enough money, you have to have this ultra snatched, sculpted look. Because maybe if you don't, people start saying that you look old or tired or like you let yourself go.
None of these women would be getting a call back if Clueless was being remade today, and that's because the beauty standard in Hollywood has changed so much since 1995.
They look good though, which is crazy. They all look good. They look good. None of them, like not a single one is ugly.
Arguably some of the most beautiful women in the world would not have a chance today. Her face is too expressive, her face is too plain, and Stacey Dash, well, she would need to do what she does now, which is lighten up.
I think our standard of beauty is starting to shift to accept more AI filtered and uncanny looks, and a lot of women are thinking that that's beautiful. But beauty is not supposed to be predictable. You don't have to change yourself to be what you think beauty looks like, because then it'll make you look like an unnatural shell of yourself. Just be yourself. That's it. You're enough. Thank you for tuning into the Girl Talk Eden.
Okay, W Girl Talk. I feel like a lot of people, and especially like a lot of women in the high like industries, or like in farther up the industry you do get, they are going for more of an expensive look than just like a more aesthetic look. Like with the BBLs, plastic surgery, the lips, to the face snatch, all of that is just to fit a higher status rather than looking at it. It's weird. But We live in a society where it's better to look like you're high class than to actually be high class. It's what we live in, man. WJNA video though. I ain't gonna lie. What do y'all think?